sentence. I turn the sentence into square footage. You wanted me gone so bad. Congratulations, I'm a rumor now. Not hiding, renovating. The lights you see are mine. Don't test the wall for soft spots. There's no door in it to knock. No contact means no contact. I made a home out of the line you drew. You asked for space, I built an estate, and the gates don't remember you. No contact means no contact, not a punishment, a property. You wanted me gone. Look how good I am at giving you what you want. I didn't break the order, I outgrew the address. Kept every term you said, then doubled it for free. You tell the story where I'm the storm. I stopped attending the weather reports. The man who'd have knocked to explain himself, I buried him under the foundation. This house is load-bearing silence now. Every wall is a finished conversation. Don't test the wall for soft spots. There's no door in it to knock. No contact means no contact. No contact means no contact. You thought the line would hold me back. It holds me up. No contact. No contact means no contact. The apartment got taller the day you left it. Windows I forgot we had. The mirror finally fits my whole reflection. Turns out you were standing in the light. It's not the haircut, it's not the gym. It's the square footage of a life with no weather in it. You look better gone, not pretty, you're just absent. The room breathes, the music's 'cause all of that ends by morning. You were forever flavored. I'd rather eat dog shit, what? Than get back with you. Facts. I'd rather eat dog shit again than get back with you. No lie. I'd rather eat dog shit, what? Than get back with you. Facts. I'd rather eat dog shit louder than get back with you. No lie. I'd rather co-sign a loan for a guy named Trust Me. Pay rent on a storage unit full of my own apologies. Take a polygraph hungover with my mother watching. Move a piano up a fire escape for free twice. 'Cause pain at least has an exit. You were a door painted on a wall. Look, misery I can schedule. Humiliation heals by Tuesday. Pain signs its work, you forged yours. You were a subscription that billed me daily and called the invoice love. Everything on this list has a bottom. You were the one pit with no flaw. No refunds, no returns, no you. 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 Where's my fork? Hard stuff.
SHOO, baby,
SHOO,
SHOO,
you're blocking the glow.
go.
I don't argue with flies. I close the screen. You're not a storyline. You're standing in the scene. Security?
No gravity.
What doesn't matter falls off. I waved. That's the whole ceremony.
SHOO, SHOO, baby, SHOO, 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 baby, SHOO, SHOO, baby, SHOO.
Don't make it a moment. Don't make me look up. I'm the list, the rope in the lobby. You're none of the above. New policy,
Peace.
strictly enforced. The velvet rope's a mirror. See yourself out.
SHOO, 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 baby, SHOO, baby, SHOO, baby, SHOO, baby, SHOO, baby, SHOO, baby, SHOO.
You're blocking the glow. Go, 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 go.
Oh, 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 oh.
Go, 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 go. I don't argue with flies. I close the screen. You're not a storyline. You're standing in the scene. Security? No. Gravity. What doesn't matter falls off. I waved. That's the whole ceremony.
Don't make it a moment. Don't make me look up. On the list, the rope and the lobby. You're none of the above. New policy, peace, strictly enforced. The velvet rope's a mirror. See yourself out, out. SHOO, baby,
SHOO,
SHOO.
you're blocking the glow. Go.
Welcome to the Gaslight Disco, where every truth gets remixed. Still.
Oh, I came in with receipts. The fog machine ate them. I asked what happened Tuesday. The beat skipped convenient. You DJ'd my memory, cross-faded the facts, pitch shifted your promises till I couldn't play them back.
Wait, that's not how it.
That's exactly how it went.
Gaslight Disco.
Every truth gets remixed.
In my new dress, doing laps on the floor. Gaslight Disco.
The room spins so you don't notice.
The story changed key at the door.
Strobe light logic, now you see it. Now you never said it. My own voice on the record.
Scratched it till I doubt it.
Mirrors on every wall, and none of them agree. 2 + 2's a banger till you drop the 4.
Wait, that's not how it.
That's exactly how it went.
Gaslight Disco.
Every truth gets remixed.
In my new dress, doing laps on the floor. Gaslight Disco.
The room spins so you don't notice.
The story changed key at the door.
Here's the thing about a remix. Somewhere, the original still exists. You can chop a memory to pieces. The stems still know the song. I found the master tape. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine. It's mine.
Gaslight Disco. Gaslight Disco. Gaslight Disco. Gaslight Disco. Gaslight Disco. Gaslight Disco.
Welcome to the Gaslight Disco, where every truth gets remixed.
Yeah. You weren't waving warnings, babe. You're the fabric stitched out of sirens, hemmed in caution tape. A parade, float a run, sponsored by my denial. I called it butterflies, it was the smoke alarm. Hindsight's got jokes, every flag was load bearing. Built like a red flag, head to toe full mast. You don't have warning signs, you are one walking past. Built like a red flag, get your an alarm red. I mistook you for fireworks, you were the evacuation. Your hobbies, plot twists, your love language, loopholes, references available from everyone. You ghosted, you came pre-disastered, some assembly required. I supplied the patience, you supplied the matches. Hindsight's got jokes, every flag was load bearing. And the wildest part, the flags were polite, they waved, I waved back. I wasn't ignoring the disaster, I was decorating it and calling it chemistry. Built like a red flag. Built like a red flag.
first sighted.
Love you are trying to reach.
Is no longer in service.
Unknown number energy from a name I knew by heart.
Congratulations, you've won.
The prize was interest on the debt. Fake urgency,
Act now.
limited time affection. Your caller ID said soulmate.
Spoofed. Shoulda let it ring.
Press 1 to get heard again.
Press 2 to hear the same excuse.
Press 3 if you still believe. I put down the phone. Your love was a scam call.
I finally stopped picking up.
Robo-romance, copy-paste forever.
Sorry, this line is done.
Your love was a scam call. Verified spam, baby.
Blocked and reported.
The only thing real.
Was the bill.
You fished for my password.
Sympathy, history, hope.
Social engineered my weekends.
A subscription I never chose.
Warranty on your promises.
Expired on arrival.
Refund policy, laughter.
Survey says.
Survival.
Press 1 to get heard again. Press 2 to hear the same excuse. Press 3 if you still believe.
I put down the phone.
Your warranty on heartbreak has expired. To never hear this voice again, simply hang up.
So I did.
So I did.
Yeah. Get the bag. I set the bar at decent. You said bet and brought the shovel. I moved it down to honest. You subleased the basement level. I said just clear the curb. You treated rock bottom like a fixer-upper with potential, and started knocking out the walls. Lower the bar, lower. You brought a shovel. Lower the bar, lower. You called it growth. Limbo champion of letting me down. I ask how low can you go? You took notes. Participation trophy seasons. Gold star if you texted back. I graded on a curve so generous. The curve filed the complaint. Expectations, clearance rack. Standards, final sale. I sponsored the dig and called it faith. That one's mine, I held the flashlight. The bar is on the floor. The bar is in the soil. The bar is doing depth studies. Archaeologists found the bar next to my last nerve. Lower the bar, lower. You brought a shovel. Lower the bar, lower. You call it growth. Lower the bar.
Yeah. You got the language. Yeah. You lost the truth. Welcome back from the work, baby. Let's see what you really learned.
You came back fluent, new word word, same wound. Diagnose the whole room, never yourself in the room. Boundaries, but the errors only point my way. Holding space for the audience, you invited anyway. You learn the names for the demos like a trophy case. Same knife in your hand just to calm a face. But that only grew the story you sell. You didn't get better, you just narrate the hell well. Your therapy needs therapy. Came back with better lies, not a better life. Your healing arc needs a fact check, baby. Self-aware, but make it merge. Your therapy needs therapy. You don't process, you rehearse. Said you did the work. You just got better at the verse. Yeah, yeah. Every apology came stapled to a syllabus. Every I'm working on it came with a publicist. You annotated the knife, called the footnote scroll. Took notes on the bleeding and you billed me for both. And me, I clap for your progress, coming proud like a hostage, rating the food out loud. My bad, I thought the applause was secure. Thought the standing ovation could do your homework for sure. And look, the work is real. The chair, the hour, the digging, it heals. It just can't fix a performance, no. You gotta show up as you to grow. The truth doesn't trend, it doesn't pose. It just sits in the chair when nobody knows. But you send a character to take the test, and the character can't heal, it just performs the rest. Step right up. One more show. No, I'm folding the tent. I spend the season under the big top of your moods, juggling sorries for things I didn't even do. Painted on the grin, took the pie in the face, laughed at my own funeral to keep up the pace. Every night a new act, same fool in the ring, spinning plates, say your chaos like it all meant something. Ringmaster of nothing, you cracked the whip and smiled. I performed my own erasure and you called it style. No more clown school. Fold that tent. I scrubbed off the paint and I'm not going back. No more clown school. Lights come up. Big red shoes at the door, that's the end of the act. Magna cum done, I'm off the bill. The funhouse mirror finally stood still. No more hunking my own nose for you. The circus left town, I left too. You wanted an audience, I gave you a stage. Stand to know every meltdown page after page. But the clown's just a man who agreed to the joke, and I quit, agree in the morning I woke. The calliope slow and the laugh tracks dead air. I unbolted the smile I had painted on there. Back of the cannon, the tightrope, the lie. I'm not the warm-up act for your circus tonight. The scariest clown isn't the one in the paint. It's the man who forgot his own face under it. I remembered mine. There's a cold spot where you used to stand. The thermostat lies, swears the house is warm. Your hoodie still holds the shape of a shoulder. I wear it some nights just to feel the haunting. The hallway keeps your footsteps on a loop.
The mirror catches something in the corner. Gone when I turn, just a draft, just a draft. The house is learning to forget your name. So go haunt someone else. I change the locks on every memory. You're not a ghost, you're a residue. And I'm airing out the rooms. Go haunt someone else. I'm not afraid of what you left, I just stopped feeding it. A ghost that no one feeds moves on. A seance for the version of us that never actually lived in this place. Blew out the candles, opened the windows, let the cold thing follow the breeze outside. Your echo knocks, I don't answer. The floorboards settle into my weight now. Whatever's left of you in the walls is dust, and I dust. I figured out the trick to a haunting. It only keeps the power. You keep paying it in the dark. So I turned on the light. The room was always empty. So go haunt someone else. I changed the locks on every memory. You're not a ghost, you're a residue. And I'm airing out the rooms. Go haunt someone else. I'm not afraid of what you left, I just stopped feeding it. Ghost that no one feeds, so go haunt someone else. I change the locks on every memory. So go haunt someone else.
They sang about a water that could wash a sinner clean. I built you a baptism, I'm just changing what it means. I kept your name on the chain round the back of my mind. Played it on a loop like a hymn I couldn't unwind. Every 3 a.m. you'd surface like you owned the dark. Well, I read the last chapter, baby. Memorized my part. There's a book they keep the living in. I read it page to page. Ran my thumb down every line and oh, you're not in it. So this ain't a drowning, sweetheart. This is the second death.
Get in the lake.
Get in.
Get in the lake.
Get in. I'm not the boy you left out in the rain. I'm the white throne, I'm the brimstone, I'm the end of your name.
Get in the lake.
Go on and sink where the firelight breaks. No more knocking on my chest, no more.
Get in the lake.
Lucia, you came to me already made of smoke. Giselle, you laughed at the punchline before the joke. All 3 of you lined up on the same burning cave.
And the strangest thing happened. You agreed.
You set down your stories. You stopped making your case. And one by one you turned to the heat and you walked in to be a
Get in the lake.
Get in.
Get in the lake.
Get in. I'm not the boy you left out in the rain. I'm the white throne, I'm the brimstone, I'm the end of your name.
Get in the lake.
Go on and sink where the firelight breaks. Let it burn. No more knocking on my chest, no more.
Get in the lake.
They say said the fire's forever, so I'm adding 1,000 years. Sign the whole sentence myself, and I won't be hearing your appeals. No parole, no morning after, no altar of repentance. The only thing still burning here is everything you used to be. I'm not handing back the gavel, I'm not letting go the flame. Just 1,000 years of firelight, and I'll spell it with your name. Get in the lake, get in the lake. I'm not the boy, I'm not the boy, I'm the end of your. Get in the lake. When the smoke clears off the water, when the last of you goes down, I won't be saying any prayers, I won't be turning around. 1,000 years from now, I'll still be standing on this bank. You can keep the rain, I'll keep the lake. I'll keep the lake.
I kept the lights off on purpose. Easier to call it cozy. Truth's a bare bulb swinging. Flip it on and watch what scatters. I hung curtains in a condemned building, lit candles over the smell, swept every single Sunday like a broom could fix the walls. Your love had roaches, and I still try to call it home. Patch the holes with sweet talk, put a welcome mat on a sinkhole. Your love had roaches, heard 'em moving in the quiet. I wasn't living there, baby, I was infested. The lease was in my name, the damage all in yours. Security deposit years, inspection overdue. Every friend who visited left early, said the air felt wrong. I apologize for the smell of it, I call the rot rustic. Condemned isn't cruel, condemned is correct. Some places you don't renovate, you evacuate. Perfume like a loaded question, smile with the safety off. Heels on the dash of my better judgment, you made a record look so soft. I read the room too late, the room was an ambush. Every candle was a fuse,
label
like it was a love letter.
You were a pretty little problem
with a face like forgiveness.
Trouble in good lighting,
a dead dressed up as dinner.
Pretty little problem.
I mistook the fire alarm for music,
and you danced.
And I danced. Slow disaster, silk over a sinkhole. You kissed like a confession and lied like a lullaby. I wasn't blind, I was bargaining. Beauty's a hell of a lawyer. I kept losing the case on purpose, just to stay in the room.
Every exit sign you wore read like an invitation. I studied the warning label
like it was a love letter.
You were a pretty little problem. Pretty little problem.
Beautiful isn't innocent.
Beautiful is how the hook hides.
Allure only lies to what's hungry.
I was starving.
That's on me. Say it twice for luck. Now once is a mouthful of pennies, a handful of letters I knew by heart. My mouth is returning them to sender. Your name tastes bad now, sour on the consonants, rust on the vowels. It used to be a toast. Now it's something I set down politely, mid-sentence at a nice restaurant, without making a scene. Friends still serve it sometimes, garnish on a question. I let it pass the table. I don't send it back, I just don't order it. Funny how a word goes off, no expiration date printed, you just know. Your name tastes bad now, sour on the consonants, rust on the vowels. It used to be a toast. Now it's something I set down politely, mid-sentence at a nice restaurant, without making a scene.
Oh, places everyone, she said again. Third act, same blocking. Waterproof grief, full beat, single tear, stage left on cue. The lightning was always flattering wherever she fell apart. Strange how the breakdowns waited for an audience.
Fake tears, real mascara.
The sorrow was a costume, but the makeup was committed.
Standing ovation, zero truth.
Her sadness had a stylist.
Fake tears, real mascara.
Cry me a runaway, darling.
The performance was flawless.
Every apology had an understudy. Encore of I'll change, matinee of remorse. She workshopped which regrets got the best reviews. Intermission was the only honest part.
15 minutes.
Nobody acting, and me front row every night. I kept renewing my season pass.
I finally left at intermission. Best show I ever walked out of.
She took a bow anyway. Of course she did.
Fake tears, real mascara. Real mascara. Real mascara. Fake tears, real mascara. Real mascara.
Back the truck up, beep, beep. Love by the ton, dump it. Years compacted into one long Tuesday. Seagulls won't circulate, even the rats moved out. The methane off your promises could power a small town. Scrape the plate, strip the bed. Anything that smells like the lie goes in. Emotional landfill. Tip it, let it slide. Mountains made of almost acres of ice rock. Emotional landfill, where the heavy goes to rot. I'm not sad, I'm sanitation, hauling everything you work. Crane swing, claw grip, hoisted by the memories, compacted, doing the talking, crushing it to cubes. Landfill, rule number 1, don't dig through what you dumped. Rule number 2, stay upwind. Rule 3, never go back. Scrape the plate, strip the bed. Anything that smells like the lie goes in. This isn't littering. This is designated disposal. There's a difference between making a mess and finally taking it out. Emotional landfill.
for no one. Stay, spring cleaning in the middle of the night, humming while I do it. 3 boxes, keep donating. What was I thinking? Guess which one you're riding in? Sentimental, sure, I saved the lesson. Lemonaded it even. The rest is bagged and breathing. Curb air, city says it's gone by 9. Some of it was lovely once. I give the past its credit, but even flowers meet the bin when the water goes green. Trash day came early. The curb looks good on you. Trash day came early. The curb looks good on you. Trash day came early. Trash day came early. Trash day came early. Neighbors peeking through the blinds like that's a lot of bags for one hard. Honey, I've been collecting since June. This is overdue, not dramatic, heavy lifting, barely funny. How about ladder on the way out? I tied the top with a little bow. Presentation matters. Some of it was lovely once. I'll give the past its credit, but even flowers meet the bin when the water goes green. Trash day came early. The curb looks good on you. Trash day came early. The curb looks good on you. Trash day. Trash day. Trash day came early. Trash day came early. Trash day came early. Trash day came
Black suit, no flowers. The service is private. I'm not here for you. I'm here for the man who stayed. He translated your cruelty into riddles so it wouldn't have to be cruelty. Kept a museum of your maybes and called the dust hope. Tonight I bury the man who begged. Lower him slow, he's tired 'cause of death over-explaining. Survived by the rest of me. This isn't mourning you. You don't get a row at this funeral. I'm laying down the man who confused endurance with devotion. He stayed too long, he loved too literally. He read your silences like contracts and signed the unwritten terms. He kept a ledger of his own faults. I burned that page on the way in. He'd want you to know he forgives you. He's outvoted. The rest of us drive home. Grief is still grief. When the thing that died was a way of disappearing. I knew him my whole life. Rest now, the begging's done. I'll carry the name. He can sleep. You handed me a sentence, I read it like a blueprint, built a whole estate on it. Funny what a man does with paper. You use the distance like a weapon. I train inside the range, every inch you put between us. I finished the construction. The paper had an end date, the silence didn't. You mistook no contact for punishment. I discovered peace. My heart filed the responsive order. Stay away from my peace. 500 feet from everything that finally sleeps through the night. You wanted a line between us, I made it a border, permanent ink, and the penalty for crossing it is nothing, 'cause you no longer get to matter. You authored a version of me I never got to proofread. Keep the manuscript, I kept the silence. Turns out mine appreciates the man who'd argue with a rumor. He doesn't hold the pen anymore. I stopped performing innocence for a committed misunderstanding. The paper had an end date, the silence didn't. You mistook no contact for punishment. I discovered peace. My heart filed the responsive order. Stay away from my peace. 500 feet from everything that finally sleeps through the night. It was never your line that held, it was the one I drew. An inch behind it, deeper, older, permanent. Yours was paper, mine is load bearing. Mine is load bearing. They keep asking how I healed. Wrong word. I didn't heal. I burned the part that held you. And I danced in the light. It gave off. No candles, no circle, no words I had to say.
ghost out through the floor. Shed the man who carried you like a coat I don't need anymore. Off the shoulders, out the spine, out through the soles of my shoes. Breathe the last of it into the strobe. Let the bass decide what's staying. Blow up exorcism. I dance the dead thing out of my bones. Burn the old me down to the gold. Walked out of the fire alone. Blow up exorcism. No spell, no saint, just sweat and sound. I didn't rise up from the ashes. I am the ashes, learning to glow. Learning to glow. I gave my grief a tempo and it finally moves. Turned every empty midnight into something I could use. The old version keeps on knocking at a door that isn't there. I took the walls down years ago, now there's only open air. Off the shoulders, out the spine, out through the soles of my shoes.